Hello, Scorpio. This is Barta from Roosters, Peacock, and I'll be doing your June 29th to July, to July 5th. Hope everybody's doing well, and as the readings get going, take the pieces and parts and leave the rest for somebody else. Okay. All right. You know what? This is unusual, but I feel like just sticking with this card that fell. We've got the Three of Hearts, indecision or worry. Okay. All right. Let's get right on into it. But the thing of it is I think you're looking at the bigger picture. Yep, bigger picture is involved here. What I'm seeing is the Two of Pentacles in my head, and it's moving. Like literally, I'm seeing it like it's like the cartoon picture. It's almost like the picture that's on the card. It's sitting here moving. Okay, balancing, weighing out. Yep. Hey, buddy. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Just a little bit. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. This is reflecting back to the past. This does not seem like it's like a dive back into the past, but actually this is picking up a new beginning that you stopped in the past, or you dropped in the past, or was unable to do in the past for some reason. Yep. For a lot of you, we've got with the Three of Hearts, that does represent love as well. It's showing me, most of you Scorpios, it's showing me could be a family situation, or it could be family, friends, or lovers. Okay. All right. Scorpio. That's it. I tell you what, you know what? For Scorpios this week, especially, the strawberry moon on the 29th definitely is going to be, there's already been shifts and transformation, many shifts and transformation. This is already going to be affecting something that you're already moving forward. You've already put the action in. Or you put the thought before the action. Okay, so anyway, when I'm looking at this, we've got indecision or worry. I think it's more about balancing it out, kind of weighing the pros and cons. That's what I'm getting. Yep, feels right. I think you may be picking something up from the past. Strength. We've got the Strength card. Okay. Definitely. This is going to be, yep. I'm going to show you something here. You see how she's sitting here? She's got the world and she's holding it. And there's a tree sprouting off the top right there. This is literally about Scorpios who are changing their own world, is what they're doing. And they're doing it with great strength. This is picking back up, for a lot of you, this is picking back up something that either you'd been working on, or you had something stopped it. Yep, flying. Okay. The next cards, we got flying. Yep. You know what? Even though I see the indecision or worry, I don't necessarily think that's what it's about. I think this is building a future forward. That's what I feel. I don't think you're going to be so up in your, Scorpios are always up in their head. Peaceful presence, quiet mind. Okay, so right here, that tells me this is not something chaotic. All right, this is not chaotic whatsoever. This is moving forward. It's kind of like picking back up something that it almost feels like it's something that you had to let go. But it's kind of like revamping it. You're redoing it. That's what I get. You're moving forward. And she's sitting here and she's got the world sitting there with the tree. And it's not just like a brand new baby tree. It is like a full blown, this is like growing. This is going to be growing. Okay. I'm going to pick those up again. But this is not like a chaotic week whatsoever. And it shows me the flying card. And with the flying card, you're going to be, by the end of the week, which, by the end of the week here in America, July 4th, there's a lot of celebration going on. But here's the thing is, by the end of the week, I feel you're going to be seeing stuff more in colors. Okay. All right. What have you been dealing with? Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. This is what you've been dealing with. And I think you're just going to lay them down. These could be thoughts, feelings, but I really think it's situations. I think there was a lot of burden because especially with the Strength card, and she's holding the world, but see, she's not unhappy this time about how she's doing it. That's not what this is about. Nope. This is actually a very peaceful. The mind's going to be pretty, it's going to be pretty quiet. It's thinking things out. And I see action forward is what I get, but you're picking something up, back up. And it could be people. It could be, I don't know if it's places. It could be things. I don't really think it's literally, well, it could involve materialistic, but I really, yeah, actually it's going to increase financial gains is what I'm getting as well. But this is something, whether it's a project, something you're restarting, okay? So what has been rolling around in your head, or what had you been dealing with before? Now, instantly, we've got the Six of Spades. The Six of Spades, to me, is kind of like the Death card. All right, the Death card represents Scorpio. And so Scorpios are always constantly going through, and it's kind of like a normal thing in life. That's kind of what it feels like. A lot of signs, not a lot of other signs are used to the so much ending and beginning, ending and beginning. Okay, I think what I'm supposed to be saying here with the Six of Spades right here, it does represent you, Scorpio, but it also represents death, or it talks about ill health, karmic payback, unemployment. It could be any of those things, but I think it's representing you, literally, with the Death card. Okay, but for every ending, there's a brand new beginning. All right, and I think you're creating your brand new beginning here, and I think it's something that's already in the works. It's something you're picking back up. That's what I get. We've got the Christ card. You have done great sacrifices and have sacrificed a lot. This is something you're coming out of, I think. Yeah, it says the Christ card, sacrifices for a higher cause, emotional immaturity, stubborn. Yes, Scorpios can be very stubborn, but here is the thing, is what's sticking out here is sacrifices for a higher cause. Okay, we've got Five of Hearts. We've got okay. All right, I want to look at something real quick, because I really don't think this is that type of ending or anything. I do see change, but I don't think it's an ending. You may be missing people from afar. That's what it feels like to me. Yep, sure does. Okay. Because the Five of Hearts talks about divorce, change of heart or feelings, a journey away from or to loved ones. The top part, divorce, change of heart or feelings, a journey, divorce, change of heart or feelings, doesn't feel like that's it. I mean, if it applies to you, then apply it how you will. But it feels like a journey away from or to loved ones. It almost feels like there is a missing or a longing. Yep. Dum-dum. We've got the Strength card, which also represents Leo. I'm telling you, Leo's season in itself is going to be, it's a forward motion. It's already been activated. You're picking something back up. Yep. And it shows me here with the Five of Swords, there has been great loss around Scorpio. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups, and I put this around mindfulness, peace, presence, quiet mind. It's not going to be a chaotic week. That's not what I'm seeing whatsoever. I think it's really reflecting, and it's literally, there's no chaos. That's what I'm getting, which is great, because what I'm seeing is mindfulness, peaceful presence, quiet mind, Ace of Cups. This is a brand new beginning, joy, new love of feelings, emotional awakening, fulfillment, personal growth, compassion, and creativity. I think there's a creativity spark here, especially with the flying. Okay, definitely. All right, something you have put down in the past, and it almost feels like you were made to put it down. Then we've got the Hierophant. All right. This week, I feel that you feel this new beginning. You're actually watching it manifest. And that's why you're going to have such a quiet, peaceful, quiet mind. Yeah, it's a quiet mind, which, I mean, I'm a Scorpio. That's an unusual thing, because the mind never seems to quiet down most of the time. No, this is an even keel. You may be reflecting on, stuff that's happened. That's very highly possible, but there's a spark here. There's a spark. And this is definitely going to be hitting the Scorpios that have already actively been working. If you're sitting there and you haven't started on something, and you haven't on yourself, something physical and tangible, This is definitely going to be hitting those that have really put the mindfulness within themselves, actually put the work in, but they're also putting work out that's actually going to produce something that's going to pay back tenfold is what they're working on. All right. Spiritually wise, it's showing balance, peace, peaceful presence. Ace of Cups. Creativity spark. It's going forward. You're launching forward. That's what I get. July is a huge month for you. September is standing out like a mother. I'm not, that's going to be for a different reading, but oh no, that's too many. Okay. Definitely. This week, matter of fact, this is showing me this is going to be hitting the Scorpios that are extremely usually very busy. But the thing of it is, it's going to seem like it's going to be even keel. It's going to be even keel within your mind. You're going to be feeling more in touch spiritually. And you are probably, if you haven't seen the vision yet, you will be seeing the vision of the new future. We've got you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. We've got you are good enough, Virgo. Conclusions are within reach. All right. All right. So this is definitely going to be hitting the Scorpios if there has been a lot of chaos, conflict in the past or recent past, or there has been a lot, it's showing me there's a lot of loss here as well. In the past, you also dealt with probably a lot of showing divorce, change of heart or feelings, a journey away from or to loved ones. See, this is really all leading up to the past card, the Six of Cups. But really, I think you're picking something back up. I don't think it's someone. I think you're picking something back up that you left in the past. You had to. It says, look at the bigger picture. This week, you're going to be looking at the bigger picture. You're not going to be sitting here looking back and peeking back in doors of the past. We've got the Scorpio card right here. Work through your fears. Okay. Feels like there's two cards. It does say be cautious, though, because this week there could be emotions that are running high. But really, it's showing me peacefulness in the mind. Okay, so I don't really see a bunch of chaos and conflict whatsoever. What I am seeing is a brand new start. And by the end of the week, and this is not just going to go for the week. July is the kick. It's like the kickoff. Okay, actually, the kickoff already happened. But here's the thing: it's already sitting there flying in the air. That's what it is. It's already in action. Okay, it's already in action, even though you may not be able to see everything. This week, you're going to either visually within your head, visually, psychically see a glimpse of what's coming, or you already know. I think you already know. Yep, you already know. That's what it feels like to me. We've got Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. I think it's actually represents Libra season. Okay, so literally, September was sitting out in my head, but also then I bounced and I saw October. October is Libra season, okay? Huge shift is coming. And what's this about? Cards are newer here. You're very close to achieving your goals. Okay, everything's shifting, but it's not going to be like it was. It's not the past. I do believe you're picking up something from the past. I don't believe it's a person. It doesn't feel like a person whatsoever. It does, however, feel like you're literally picking up something that you put down in the past, was made to because of the following situations. Choose which one you may, because it looks to me for Scorpios, there has been plenty. It's an end of some kind, death or ill health, karmic payback or unemployment. Could be any of these. The Christ card, sacrificing for a higher cause or others. Could be also about divorce, change of heart, feelings, journey away from or to loved ones. It could have been any of those why you had to put it down. This feels like you had to put it down. All right, you're very close to achieving your goal. I'm going to tell you right now. I always see it like a football field, when somebody does like the kickoff and the ball is like way in the air right now. That's how I'm seeing it. But you're not just going to have the taste for it. You're going to see some tangible evidence this week. Yep. You're going to see some tangible evidence this week that it's not just shifting. It's actually going to produce an astounding result, actually. We've got relaxation, goddess of dreams, prophets, and ancient seers. Okay, this is definitely going to hit. Definitely, let's talk about It does look like, which would make sense, 4th of July here in America. Around that time, it's talking about there will be some relaxation, peaceful pursuits, happy times. It's showing me goddess of dreams, visions, intuition, receptivity. We've got prophets and ancient seers, decisions, predictions, and guidance. You're going to see this. This is something you've already, matter of fact, I think you've already seen it. I think you have, but it's just one of those things you couldn't feel if it was actually, you couldn't see beyond a certain point. And you had been working quite hard in the here and now. All right, definitely pay attention to your dreams. But I think psychic visions are definitely going to be in play here. It's just knowing you're going to be taking and funneling messages from the higher. Anything else? Yep. What did I just say? This is something where if you couldn't see everything. It's just something that was unknown because it wasn't time. Here's the thing. It's time. Beneath the surface, hidden truth, something unknown. All right. And that's what it's about. Thought vibrations, resonate choices, signature signals you are going to receive. Be open. Make sure you open. It's talking about relaxation, and that's when Scorpio gets the most downloads, is what I call them. I get downloads constantly sometimes. But that's, you do it within, usually when it's quiet and calm. All right. It's definitely going to be predictive guidance for you. All right, Scorpio, until next week, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.